So, welcome to another Daily Bite session. Today, I want to do a bit of a cleanup. We've had 4 sessions of doing something specific with the Elastic Cloud. Today it's a bit more like the housekeeping organization. How does my account work and everything? And also a bit of security blending into that. So, I have a pretty empty account here. The first thing you probably want to do under your profile is that you enable two-factor authentication, which I haven't done on this account yet, but it's probably a good thing to do because if somebody has access to your account, everything else is pretty much toast because you can access whatever is reachable from that account. So please enable two-factor authentication if you can for your own security and everybody's peace of mind. Now, what we didn't have for a long time was having multiple user accounts sharing resources. And then people started sharing accounts and passwords, which was a really bad idea. So a couple of months ago, I think like 9 or so, we added organizations that you could invite a user to an organization. So under your profile icon, under organization, you are by default in an organization. And if I want to join another one, you will need to leave this one. So first step, I will leave my current organization so I can be invited to another one. In another browser window where I'm already logged in, this is another organization, and I can now invite here my other private account, and I can send it an invite. And this account here has a couple of clusters already set up, whereas my other account here doesn't have any. Now, you will get an email, and I'll need to blend like 30 seconds or so until my email arrives, and hopefully it does arrive because you need that email. The email has a link. With that, you can join the organization. So here right now, I'm not part of any organization. I got that email. Let me show that and bring that into the screen. I don't want to show you all my emails, but this is sorry, this was the one that I just removed myself from the organization. You will get that one, and then you will get another one, hopefully 1 or 2 seconds later. You get a second email. That's what it looks like. I'll simply copy paste this one here. And with that, I can now join the organization of the other account where I have a couple of clusters. You will need to provide your credentials here. Since I don't have two-factor authentication set up on this account yet, no second factor needed. And now suddenly you see from my other account, I have these deployments, and I will focus on this one here. That's the curl one is the one I want to work with. Now, looking at this from a security perspective, what you can do is under security, you could, for example, reset the Elastic password. I'll reset that one. Please don't copy it, but I'll reset it again once I'm done with this session. I'm not downloading it. I can, for example, here, curling my instance, paste that password that I've just copied, and this is the cluster that I've been showing you. One thing that can sometimes be a bit confusing is the Elastic user, which is kind of like the root user of the account, more or less, is managed in the Kibana Cloud account, but in the Cloud Console account, and the other users are managed in Kibana. So when I open Kibana, this is where I can actually manage my other users. So if I would create any custom users here under users, I would add those. Only the Elastic user is managed under the Cloud Console. Also, there is this concept of API keys, which is basically on the behalf of the logged in user. I can create an API key. So I'm logged in here with this weird ID. That is because I'm logged in through my cloud account. And that is that ID. And I could create a test key here that I expire after 1 day. And this would then be an API key that I can use on behalf of this user. So this is an API key for that cluster. Alex, when showing you Terraform, has also shown you API keys on the Cloud Console, which was for your entire cloud account to manage multiple clusters, whereas this API key is within Kibana and only is available for this specific cloud account. And then I could copy, for example, that API key, and then in here, you can, rather than providing basic auth, it's just a header, and we can paste in the right header. And then you can basically do the same thing. Once I revoke this one here, it will fail because I cannot authenticate. Just to make sure, like, what are the different API keys, where you can create them and how you can manage them. Like I said, in the Cloud Console, under your profile, no, we need to go somewhere else. We go to features, and there under API keys, that is the one that is managed for all deployments, whereas the one in Kibana manages that instance. Don't be confused by the different API keys. They have different places and different roles, and they will only work where you want them. Final point of today, for rounding out the security topic, is traffic filters. You need to manage those traffic filters first. If you go on a cloud instance, you have under security, you also have applied traffic filters, but you need to first create those traffic filters within your account. You also need, when you create one, to remember the cloud provider, and this is Frankfurt. So you need to provide or know the region, and then say, okay, I want to create a new rule. I will just allow one single IP address, and everything else will be forbidden. You need to fill every line. So this would now fail if I try to create a filter. This error message, which is slightly weird, is because I have an empty line here. You need to remove that one. You could also say for any future instance in that region, create that or apply that filter. So let's create that filter. My cloud filter has been applied. Let's try to curl the instance. That was the password that we had here. And it's still working, which is very weird, right? Because after creating it, you still need to apply that one. It's still inactive. So we need to head back to our deployment, and we need the curl deployment. And here under security, you need to actually apply that filter. That's the deny everyone that I've just said. Once you have applied that, now you get a forbidden because the access to that cluster is applied. So just to wrap this session up, it's a bit of a laundry list of the different things, just because we sometimes see confusion about it, like, oh, I created an IP filter, but I didn't apply it, or I created in the wrong region and then I cannot apply it. So you need to kind of like match those and apply them correctly. Also, you can join organizations, but you can only right now be in a single organization. This is one of the limitations that we have right now, which we hopefully will get rid of soon. And then there are multiple API keys of your specific deployment, or also for your Elastic Cloud account. Be sure to take the right one, because otherwise it will not work. And we have seen various questions about that. And with that, I hope that helped and made some things a bit clearer. And we'll see you again on Monday with another new topic. See you then and have a good weekend. Bye.